person. If there's one person there, I'm doing it, because I think that that's better when you have that one-on-one attention. So I use really good, colorful envelopes, and in the beginning, I just say, I introduce myself, I love my job, I've been doing it for 20 plus years, and a little bit about why I started. So I said, at the end, I'm going to tell you why I stay, and I'm going to give you a chance to ask me questions about my business. So when everybody is sitting there ready to ask questions, I will give these envelopes out to the people who I feel either want this business, they need this business, or I want them on my team. So I'm very strategic. So I'm going to do this as a little demo here. Oh, everybody's taking me, so. Sorry about that.
Smart people.
Okay. So I will let them ask me questions about the business. I said nothing is too personal, and you can ask me what's it take to get started, how many shows I do, how far do I travel. And someone will invariably ask me how much money I make. And I said, oh my gosh, that's so personal. I can't believe you asked me that. But that is the best question. I'm going to wait till the end. And so when I get to the end of the 3 minutes, I'll say, okay, you guys want to know how much I make. So, who has envelope number 1?
I do.
Okay, open up envelope number 1. And before you share what's in there, how do you get envelope number 1? Okay, before you share what's in there, let me tell you a little bit about this consultant. She is a consultant that started last May, was her first month. She is in her 20s. She is a single mom of a 2-year-old. She is a teacher, and she needed something to pay for her daycare, which is $700 a month. Okay. Sharon, can you share what she made, and this is at the bottom, share how many times she left her house, and that's the cooking shows.
She did 3 cooking shows. It looks like 1 catalog.
She did 3 cooking shows, 1 catalog show, and had 2 online individual orders. And it looks like Laura had a $647 check.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. She left her house 3 times. She made almost $650 and almost paid for her daycare. How many of you could use an extra $650 leaving your house 3 times? Okay, so who has envelope number 2?
I do.
Okay, so before you read that one, I'm going to share a little bit about that consultant. She's been on my team for a while, and she started the business so she could be a stay-at-home mom. And she now has a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 1-year-old, and she wants to homeschool. And the only way she can do that is to stay home, but she wants to contribute financially to her family. So can you read what she made, and at the bottom, how many times she left her house?
It looks like she left her house for 5 parties. She had 7 catalog shows, and her paycheck was $2,334.
1.25 times a week she left her house. She made almost $2,500. How many of you could use an extra $2,500 a month in your family's budget? Okay, this is real money, real people. All right, so I want to move on to envelope number 3, and let me tell you a little bit about this girl. I met her. She is incredible. Her family's military. They moved back from Korea last January. Her income in January with her business was $600. By October, she had built this business. Guys, that is 10 months. Can you share what she made?
With 11 cooking shows, 4 freezer meal workshops, 2 catalog parties, and being absolutely amazing, $4,651.53.
How many of you have ever worked for a company that gave you a raise of that size in 10 months?
Oh, excellent.
All right. This company is amazing. It is a ground floor opportunity. And if you want to be making that kind of money, we're going to talk about it at checkout. And I'm going to give you information. And we're going to get you started. Because there is no better company to join than this company. Okay. And then every single person at the end. I mean, their jaws drop. I do not use my check anymore because nobody wants to be in this business 20 years before they see this kind of money. So these are real checks and they're very current. So I do that no matter what, and I am going to give you one. This is, as Judy said, how you're going to train your team. So Donna I work very closely with Donna Landy, and she took this one step further, and she has these stories on the outside of the envelope, so when you're training your new consultants, give these out to the guests and say, can you read that story about that consultant, and then open it up and share what she made. So that's a good way.
Awesome. Give her a hand, everybody.